Hi, my name is Jenna Leong. This is my ID. I don't have my student ID on me since I'm at work. So sorry about that. I'll try and Photoshop it in. This is my audience. Woo. Today, I will be talking about the effects of social media algorithms. We all use social media today, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, or whatever you use. Now, we only see half of the things that are ever posted on this. And you might be thinking, how is that possible? I spend hours in a day on that. Well, there are different types of algorithms that social media uses in order to filter and cater to each individual. What you like, dislike, deeply affects whatever you see. Now, how does this affect you? How does it affect me? According to Dr. Schroeder's research, it has been shown that certain social media algorithms have negative effects on users and further encourage biases, misinformation, and confirmation bias. According to a study by Dr. Yang, there are about 3 types of algorithms that social media platforms use. There's the algorithmic filtration, which increases visibility of certain content to an individual at the expense of other content visibility. For example, when you are creating a profile on Twitter or on Facebook, you choose your likes, dislikes, your interest in music, movies, etc. Due to this, the social media platform will take that information and specifically give you different types of information catered towards that. Then we have selective affiliation. Selective affiliation is showing certain content based on your identifying factors. So whether it be your gender identity, sexual orientation, or even political affiliation, you will be geared to, or your information will be geared more towards that step. Then we have post hoc user filtration. This is a filtration that is geared towards your responses. So what you like, dislike, who you're following, who you're unfollowing, adjusts what you are shown. As someone who uses social media in her everyday life, I have grown to know some positives and negatives from the different algorithms. Some positives that I've seen is that you get to see content from the creators that you like and from creators that are similar to the creators that you like. So that exposes you to more entertaining content and content that you want to see. It also shows you people who have the same traits and likes as you. So we typically like to gravitate towards people who are like us. We like to gravitate people who are outgoing, who are extroverts. And it also allows me to enjoy social media. If I didn't see anything that I liked, I wouldn't even be on my phone. I probably would be, I don't know, playing a sport or doing something else that I like. However, there are some negatives. Some negatives that I've seen is that you miss out on seeing different views. You miss out on seeing people who are different from you. You miss out on seeing diversity. You miss out on seeing a true representation of the people around you. You also don't know what's truly going on in the world. If your information is based on what you like, how are you going to know the things that you don't see? Now, I want to ask everyone watching this and listening to this, how many content creators you watch or get recommended to watch are white? Probably a lot, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Most if not all, content creators that are recommended to people in America are white. Now, do you see a problem with this?
Yes.
Yeah. This is false advertisement. So now I want to ask you, how many content creators that you watch or that are recommended to you are white?
A lot.
A lot?
Agree.
Yeah. So most, if not all, content creators that are recommended to people in America are going to be white. This furthers the confirmation bias that most people in America are white. This also furthers the confirmation bias that most people who are successful are going to be white. Now, do you guys see a problem with this?
Yes.
Yeah. So some solutions are to reach out to your social media platforms and express concern over the problems in the algorithm. Now, I know this isn't an extremely solid solution, but there's not really anything else that you can do because the government doesn't have control over these private companies. However, there is a downfall to getting rid of an algorithm. If social media platforms were to get rid of an algorithm, that means that there would be less content that is catered toward the individual, and there would be more random content. Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Would this solve the generation's problem with social media, or would it make it worse? The problem with getting rid of an algorithm is that would it cause us to spend more time on social media looking for something that we enjoy, or would it completely turn us off from enjoying social media because we wouldn't be seeing things that we enjoy? In conclusion, social media affects us in every aspect of our daily lives now. We get on it in the morning, we're on it at night before we go to bed, we're on it anytime we have a break. We are constantly fed information that feeds into our own biases, misconceptions, whether we realize it or not. It is up to you to decide whether or not you would allow social media to dictate what you see and what you believe.